Where does the universe end? It's a question so vast that even asking it feels like reaching toward eternity, a concept that challenges our very perception of existence and boundaries. This fundamental inquiry has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries, pushing the limits of human understanding. We often imagine space as a great, boundless ocean, an endless void stretching into infinity. However, every horizon we chase only reveals another, more distant one, suggesting that no matter how far we look, there is always more to discover, more to comprehend, and more to explore within the cosmic tapestry. From the very moment of the Big Bang, approximately 13.8 billion years ago, space has been continuously expanding. This expansion isn't into some pre-existing void, but rather it's creating space itself, a dynamic process that reshapes the cosmos with every passing moment. There is no discernible edge, no cosmic wall, and no physical frontier to crash into. The universe is not growing into emptiness. Instead, it's stretching space itself, much like the surface of a balloon being inflated, carrying everything within it further apart. Galaxies aren't sailing through space in the traditional sense. They are being carried along by the expansion of space itself. This phenomenon is often compared to dots on the surface of a balloon as it inflates, where the dots move apart not because they are actively moving, but because the surface beneath them is stretching. Imagine standing on that inflating balloon, observing the galaxies drift apart from your vantage point. From your perspective, everything seems to be moving away from you. Yet, from every other point on the balloon, the same illusion holds true, creating a profound sense of cosmic relativity. This leads to a fascinating paradox. There is no single center, and consequently, no definitive edge. Every point in the universe can, in a sense, believe it is the middle, as all other points appear to recede from it. This inherent lack of a central reference point is the first great paradox of our universe. Because if there is no absolute center, how can there logically be an end? This question challenges our intuitive understanding of boundaries and forces us to reconsider what an end truly means in the context of an ever-expanding and potentially boundless cosmos. Astronomers and physicists tell us that space itself curves, a fabric bent and warped by the immense force of gravity, much like a sheet stretched by unseen hands. This curvature is a fundamental aspect of Einstein's theory of general relativity, describing how mass and energy distort space-time. If the universe is curved enough, traveling in a straight line could, theoretically, eventually bring you back to where you started. This wouldn't be because you turned around, but because space itself loops back on itself, creating a finite yet unbounded cosmic journey. The cosmos, in this profound sense, could be finite yet boundless, much like the surface of a sphere. A sphere has no edge, no beginning or end to its surface, but it is undeniably finite in its total area, offering a powerful analogy for the universe's potential structure. And still, the human mind often rebels against such abstract concepts. We instinctively crave an outside, a definitive border, a place to point to and declare, "There, that's the end of everything," seeking comfort in a tangible boundary. But the laws of physics whisper a different truth. There is no outside of everything. The universe encompasses all that exists, and the concept of something beyond everything becomes a logical impossibility within our current understanding. So perhaps the true question is not where the universe ends, but rather how we define an ending itself. To end is typically to stop, to meet a boundary, a final frontier beyond which nothing continues, a concept deeply ingrained in our everyday experience. However, existence might not end at all. It might simply transform, perpetually shifting its form and energy. For instance, every photon that leaves a star continues its journey forever, until it's eventually redshifted into oblivion, its energy dispersed across the vastness of space. Consider this. Every atom in your body once belonged to something far older and grander. It could have been part of a dying star, a swirling nebula, or a primordial cloud of cosmic dust connecting us intimately to the universe's ancient history. When you gaze up at the night sky, you are not just seeing distant stars. You are witnessing your own cosmic past, scattered across billions of light years. The light reaching your eyes has traveled for eons, carrying echoes of the universe's earliest moments. Perhaps the true edge of the universe isn't a physical place at all, but rather a profound moment. It's the moment when human thought itself touches the infinite and, in that profound encounter, realizes its own inherent limitations and the vastness of what remains unknown. Because some questions, by their very nature, are not meant to be definitively answered, but rather to awaken a sense of profound awe and wonder within us. Next, we'll delve even deeper, not into the physical edge of the universe, but into the very edge of understanding itself, exploring the limits of our knowledge and perception. If the universe has no discernible edge, then what truly lies beyond its vast and ever-expanding boundaries? This profound question has puzzled thinkers and scientists for centuries, pushing the limits of our understanding of existence itself. The simplest answer, though deceptively complex, is nothing at all. But this nothing is not the void we typically imagine. It's not a mere absence of light or sound. Instead, it represents the fundamental absence of any space or time where anything could even exist. A concept that challenges our very perception of reality. Space and time themselves are not merely containers, but rather the very fabric of our reality, intricately interwoven and inseparable. Beyond this fundamental fabric, there is no beyond to speak of, as the concepts of location and duration cease to hold any meaning. It's akin to asking what lies north of the North Pole. The question itself becomes meaningless because the concept of north loses its directional relevance once you've reached the absolute northernmost point on Earth. Similarly, the universe's edge defies conventional spatial understanding. And yet, despite the logical paradox, the insatiable curiosity of the human mind refuses to cease its relentless questioning. We are driven by an innate desire to comprehend the ultimate nature of our existence and the cosmos around us. Picture the early universe, a state of unimaginable density and heat, smaller than a single atom, yet containing all the potential for everything that would ever be. From this primordial state, it began its rapid expansion, cooling and gradually unfolding into the magnificent galaxies and countless stars we observe today. Billions of years later, after countless cosmic events and the emergence of complex life, consciousness itself opens its eyes and dares to ask the most fundamental question: where does all this go? What is the ultimate fate of this grand cosmic tapestry? Modern cosmology, through rigorous observation and theoretical frameworks, offers us two primary possibilities for the universe's ultimate destiny. Either the universe will continue to expand indefinitely, growing ever colder, darker, and emptier as galaxies drift further apart, and energy dissipates into the vast cosmic expanse. Alternatively, the immense gravitational forces within the universe could one day overcome its expansion, causing everything to slow down, reverse course, and eventually collapse back into a single, unimaginably dense point. A cosmic implosion of epic proportions. These two contrasting scenarios are known as the Big Freeze or the Big Crunch. They represent two distinct ends of eternity, one culminating in the profound silence of an infinitely diluted cosmos, and the other in the fiery cataclysm of a universal collapse. But perhaps the very nature of the question itself hides a deeper, more profound truth. Maybe the universe doesn't truly end in a conventional sense. Because consciousness, through its continuous exploration and understanding, keeps creating new horizons of perception and knowledge. Every new discovery we make, every scientific breakthrough, every philosophical insight, expands the very edge of what we know and comprehend. In doing so, it simultaneously pushes back and redefines the boundary of the unknown, revealing new layers of mystery to explore. In this profound sense, we, as conscious beings, are not merely observers of the universe, but active participants in its ongoing expansion. Our understanding and awareness are integral to its unfolding story. Look closely at your own hands, the intricate network of cells and molecules that form them. These very atoms were forged in the fiery hearts of ancient stellar furnaces, billions of years ago, connecting you directly to the cosmic origins of matter. Your rhythmic heartbeat is a subtle echo of the powerful fusion reactions that fuel stars, and each breath you take carries the faint, ancient rhythm of collapsing stars, releasing their elements back into the cosmic dust from which new worlds are born. Therefore, when you pose the question, where does the universe end? It is not merely you asking. It is the universe itself, through the vessel of your consciousness, contemplating its own boundless nature and seeking to understand its own existence. So perhaps there is no definitive end to the universe, but rather an eternal process of reflection and interconnectedness. Every point in space, every particle, every galaxy acts as a mirror, reflecting and influencing every other part of the vast cosmic whole. Each swirling galaxy, each intricate human mind, each fleeting spark of life contributes to this grand cosmic reflection, mirroring the infinite in its own unique and profound way, adding to the rich tapestry of existence. The cosmos may not conclude with a descent into darkness or oblivion, but rather with an awakening of profound awareness. It may culminate in the moment when existence itself fully comprehends its own intricate and boundless nature. And perhaps, just perhaps, you, in your own unique consciousness and capacity for wonder, are an integral part of that very moment, a living embodiment of the universe's self-awareness. So, where does the universe truly end? It ends precisely where our current understanding reaches its limits, and simultaneously, it is where the boundless realm of wonder and awe truly begins, inviting us to explore further. It resides in the profound silence that stretches between the distant stars, a quietude pregnant with untold mysteries. It exists in the brief, contemplative breath we take between asking profound questions and seeking their elusive answers. And ultimately, it resides within you, the living, breathing edge of a universe that is not static or finite, but continuously unfolding, evolving, and revealing new wonders with every passing moment. If you enjoyed this video, your engagement is invaluable. Please comment below, share your thoughts, and connect with our community. Please also like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support encourages us to create more engaging content for